Have you did you get a chance to watch the Lego not documentary, but the video I sent you last?
Investigative journalism.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, dude, like that's first off, that's crazy. I watched like the first 20 minutes of it, so I'm not even that deep yet.
I got like a quick rundown before I started, and I'm like, Lego, Star Wars, who gives a shit? But then like one of the streamers, I think it was Asmongold, I started watching his little breakdown of it at first, and I had to go back. I've watched every single video on it so far.
It gets progressively sadder by the minute because it starts with like first off, it starts with a 60-year-old man with a Lego collection.
Yeah.
Let's start the bar for sad there.
Yeah.
Like you put 250K into I can't talk from my shoot, like whatever. But still, like, and now he's in the hospital while this thing is on consignment. And the store, like, all right, this is gonna be an unpopular take. But the one part about this crime I really enjoyed is that while it's happening, his son goes to the store and tries to stop it. And the corporation is basically like, yeah, try and sue us. We're going to run you into the ground. We're rich. I like honesty in my crime.
Okay.
I like directness.
Nah, fuck that.
If you're going to rip me off, be a man to look me in the eye and tell you I'm ripping you off and there's nothing you can do about it.
Bro, I started to understand Luigi Mangione more. You know what I mean? Like that's where I went. It was like you're fucking an old dude. Like this guy's 83. He's in the hospital, like terminally ill. His son
It's so bad that they can't even tell him this shit got stolen or he would his art would explode.
Yeah. That's. I never did find out what the actual illness it was.
I think it's just being old. Like just looking at his photograph, he just looked like life is it's barely rattling around in there.
Well, I mean, if you have a Lego collection, I don't imagine you could deal with any sort of confrontation to begin with. So
I'm a spoiler alert this for the video people. His skin does not look like he's seeing a lot of sunlight. Yeah. Lego collecting is not an outdoor sport.
No, dude, Star Wars LARPing in the woods, dude, just like
I'm gonna guess vitamin D deficiency is contributing to this current set of maladies.
like how strong could a Lego lightsaber be anyway, dude?
The best part is it's like for people 250K is a big theft.
Yeah.
But for a company like Bricks and Minifigs, it's not. The negative backlash is going to cost them exponentially more than
the company's young.
today.
If
If
Bricks and Minifigs is the company they're
they're
buddying with.
done if the Lego brand itself ostracizes them, because if they still have the support of the Lego brand after this, they'll survive.
No, they won't, and here's why. Patreon came out against them. Now you're dealing with a billion-dollar company at this point, right? And the Patreon CEO went on his own YouTube last night and went at Bricks and Minifigs and was saying, like, because they had did what do they call it, a temporary restraint, the TRO, temporary restraining order, to go at getting the content taken down. And so they had sent one to Patreon. They won it down, and the Patreon CEO went on his YouTube and was like, hey, go fuck yourself. If you want to sue somebody, sue us.
The thing is, it really depends on how loud it gets.
Oh, okay. It's so loud.
It is, but it isn't. It's loud to you in the communities that you travel in, but I wouldn't have known about it until you sent it to me directly. And
But you will in a week.
maybe.
I think that
It depends also on what else happens in the public consciousness. The public consciousness is fleeting. If Trump farts tomorrow and nukes Iran, nobody's going to give two shits about Bricks and Minifigs on YouTube.
No, I think we're in a different time frame right now. I think people are really championing like the small people right now, and because of the police corruption with this, because of all the factors in it, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna get so much.
See, here's my counter pushback to that. Let me just push back on Mike too. Causes are only causes, but everything's become a flavor of the week. Like, yes, they're championing the small people, but it's the small person of this week. 3 months ago or whatever, the small person getting trampled was probably in Minnesota by ICE people. It's whatever the public consciousness is trying to do for as long as the attention holds. And what this is going to be is at best a protracted legal battle.
But the story's not over yet too. Like, we have more parts coming out, right? So this is going to be an ongoing story.
That's my point exactly. You're not going to hold the public's attention when a verdict's not going to get rendered until September of 2027.
No, but but there's more with just the original story. The dude is purposely holding things back. Like the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs last night went on a podcast and was arguing with the podcast host about, like, not arguing with them, but going on about like why, and so, oh no, they keep contradicting themselves. So they keep driving themselves further in the hole, which is going to generate more support on the other side. Like
they're having their Subway moment right now.
Oh yeah,
we're just arguing over how long it's gonna hold. Because at the end of the day, like, there's gonna be a huge ton of people who are like, yes, this is an evil corporation. But I feel like there's gonna be a massive more volume who do not care about the best of Legos.
Yeah,
there's that piece, because there's only so much give a shit you can give to a
100%
Star Wars Lego collection.
Because if I didn't get hooked into it, I think the story's so good, and once you're fucking with somebody that's terminally ill like that, I think that grabs at the heartstrings enough that, like, it's gonna pop up in my mom's feed, and once the 60-year-old ladies have it on Facebook, you're running. So I think
it'll be fun to watch. We'll horse race and prop bet and see how big it ends up getting in the collective consciousness.
I think when I looked last night, I want to say the original video was like either 1 or 3 million views, something like that. He had gotten up to almost 1 million subscribers. The GoFundMe that was started a couple days ago was up to 300 grand almost. Like, it's popping. It's gonna go. I truly believe. Now, is it going to be in 2 weeks? Or are we going to talk about it? Probably not. But
at this point, just take the GoFundMe and buy the old guy more Legos.
No, 100%.
Call it good.
No, because they still got to pay. You don't get to fuck. You don't get to fuck with people and not have some consequences.
Literally, the entire definition of corporate America is that you do get to fuck people without consequences. That's our health insurance system.
It has been, but we're changing shit.
Are we?
Yeah, dude. Don't you remember that documentary, Don't Fuck with Cats, when they got old boy?
Yeah, they definitely took down the cat term.
Look,
you're killing Batman-esque YouTube billion, sir. But when have we ever taken out a bad corporation? Like, Nestle's poisoning African water now, and we've known that for 30 years. Flint, Michigan doesn't have drinkable water, and that happened when I was in, like, high school.
This isn't a corporation that most people knew about until 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever. So it's like, I think one of those you can take out.
You could definitely take out a nerd hobby comp.
Yeah.
Like, didn't they almost take out GameStop?
Gang Paul. So much
stock manipulation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you can take out fringe industries, but we're not going to take out any really evil corporations.
But it starts with one. Like, yes, I think this is one of those things that can motivate people that, like, because you need small steps along the way, right? You start with small change, and people see, like, okay, if everybody gets behind something, we can actually make a difference. That's how the world works, right? You have to
like how the world actually works is money wins.
Of course, every time,
and we're still in those times.
But it starts with one.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It does.
My argument is it never starts.
Every war starts with one kill. It always starts with one.
Right. There's other assumption that there can be.
Right. But how do you think somebody gets overthrown? Right. It starts with one dude being brave enough to say, "Fuck you, I'm not doing this shit." That's it. So it's like you can poo-poo it and be like, "Oh, we're never gonna get there." No, we get there by saying, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it."
We're not.
So you got to believe at some point.
No, you don't. You have to look at what Americans are made of and be like, these are not the people that are going to revolt against money. We're a nation of comforts. We can't convince people to stop or making immigrants bring them food for $15 a delivery. But we're so soft that we can't even go to Whataburger ourselves anymore. And you think we're going to overthrow the capitalist corporations that are backed with propaganda billions of dollars.
I believe in real fucking Americans.
That's because you run on Dreams, Monster Energy drinks, and Adderall.
Hey, baby, how you doing? How else are we going to get there?
We aren't.
You could roll over and die, but fuck that.
Yeah, I've got like 15 years left on this rock. I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad before I check out. That's why I didn't have kids. Y'all are fighting a war for somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care how it turns out.
We're gonna change shit. We're gonna change shit, and first on the fucking list is getting this CEO for Bricks and Minifigs.
We gotta take out the Lego.
Dude, the first time I saw him, I saw this dumb mustache. So I was like, oh, I hate this guy already.
It's the first building block on the instruction sheet. Just take out, like,
brick by brick, baby. Get these motherfuckers going. Build the resistance.
He's the one that needs to get stepped on. He's the missing piece. The building block that completes the picture of poor and evil.
So you don't care, no kids, we're not doing it. Fuck it.
Nah, man, that's why I don't recycle either, because it's not my problem.
Yeah.
I intentionally have worn a condom so I don't have to care about shit in 20 years.
Why don't you just get fixed so you don't have to wear condoms?
It's because there's also a slight mental block between some surgeon using a knife or a laser to cut open my balls. I'm not entirely mentally comfortable with that prospect either just yet. It's just, if all things being equal, I'd rather people not cut into my balls.
I'm more against condoms than I am somebody cutting into my nutsack. 100%.
That's just where we...
I'm not scared of a lot of things, though. You know what I mean?
There's very few things I try to just go out of my way to avoid. But sharp objects in my ball sack has always been a pretty firm no for me.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I get it, but it's also like... It doesn't really seem like any of the women I've slept with were too interested in becoming mothers anyway. So it's sort of been a we'll take care of this, not an I have to worry about this type situation.
Yeah.
But you're probably right. Like next time I have a disposable $800 to burn, I'll probably save on the shoes and just get the snip.
Dude, I think my old roommate Tim Young, comic, he got his done for like $25 or $75.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would not trust a $75 set to
Now,
me.
California Planned Parenthood, they would just
Okay, if it's like insurance down, sure. But if somebody's just offering like first time $75 vasectomy, I'm not going in that storefront. I'm not going in that mall kiosk, dog.
No.
You don't have a full office if you're charging $75 for dicks.
Ain't good anesthesia. It's a shot of Jack Daniels.
I'm gonna need more Blue Cross, a little less Blue Shield. I have to start thinking about these things soon. I'm in a season where women are trying to sleep with me again.
Dude, it's bad. Not bad. It's good. It's good.
But he comes in seasons.
Yeah, they're very forward right now.
And I went on a first date last night with this girl that I met after I headlined the improv show for a peek that followed last episode. It went really well, and I know this because women tried to sleep with me afterwards. That's the barometer for a good show.
Yeah.
And so we go to this movie theater, and like I don't know if you deal with this a lot, but I'm not at the stage in my career where I'm used to being recognized yet.
Yeah.
It's always awkward for me. It's been about maybe 8-9 times lifetime where a complete stranger just walked up to you in public and been like, "Oh, I seen you online. You're really funny." To have that happen 45 seconds into a first date is as awkward as I've ever felt in my life. Because this dude was loud. He was yelling in the lobby of a Cinemark. "You're hilarious. I've seen all your stuff." Like, I didn't even know what to do except just kept saying, like, "Thank you."
I need a picture of this dude. I need to know, like, what kind of person recognizes Ben Daniel in public.
He was wearing a white tank top that just said Pleasure Pier on it from Galveston.
Oh, so he saw you at a Jesse Payton show.
Yeah, shaved head, multi-earring, like tattooed. Looked like he bartends third shift at some place that sells a lot of kombucha or something. You know what I mean? Like that level of like super nice dude. Couldn't have been nicer or more flattering to me. But it's just like this goes on for like 2 minutes, and I take a picture with the dude and he leaves. And she just looks at me like, "Did you pay that guy to do that?" Like, no, I didn't want any of that to happen on that day, dude. Like, I'm here in a hoodie and jeans trying to be nondescript in the middle of like a theater in Conroe, Texas, and this guy is just like, I made that dude's night just by existing. It feels weird. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a person. I don't know what that guy is looking for out of me, so I can just give it to him so he gets the interaction he wants.
Right. Well, I mean, I think you told me earlier, like you took a picture with them.
Yeah, then
thank you, right? Like it's only, I mean, obviously after the Kill Tony thing, being an Austin, I get it every once in a while, but that was generally comics or just people outside of Mothership or whatever, right? The only time it's ever happened in the wild was at a GameStop, and it was the same thing. It was a dude that had seen you look like stuff online, and saw, I think it was the Jamal and I one right after it happened. It's like, I don't know what to do here, right? So it's the chick asking if you paid him though. That is super fun. How'd you meet the lady?
she was at that improv show. Oh yeah, and she messaged me afterwards.
She buy merch?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
I'll show you all. I'll definitely show you off here. I don't want to name drop it just yet in case it like goes somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's just like forever. That's the first date story now. Is like we've been a couple in public for 45 seconds before this guy interacted with us. Yeah. Like I don't even know this girl's middle name yet. You know what I mean? We're just, and it's like I don't know if you can come back from that on a date. You know what I mean?
No, but I think
Because it
that's
colors the relationship in a thing that I don't think it's gonna be. Like if you're expecting, if you saw me headline the Improv and then had that interaction with me, you have a very warped view of what my life actually is.
yeah.
There's way less people recognizing the input.
But isn't that what dating is? It's showing the possibilities too, right? Like we always go on these nicer dinners or whatnot. It's like that's not a normal Wednesday night. You know what I mean? Like,
I was having, like, I like to approach it from the other way. I still think you build to nice dates. Because women are like, I hate coffee dates. Yes, but I can't take every bitch that smiles at me at the gym parasailing. Like, it's not financially viable to go big date first.
yeah,
Women don't like being told you have to, like, progress into nicer dates.
I'll spend $100 on dinner to get my dick sucked. I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about?
It depends on the quality of the first date. How hard are you fishing? Like, is this the fish you're gonna bite on?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you don't have to fish anymore. It's pretty, especially you were talking. I don't know what it is. I guess it's probably that going into summer, but everybody's approaching right now. Women are more comfortable approaching men, which is great because.
And I'm also, that's the great thing about being wired like I am, is I know a woman is interested in me because I don't approach people. And you have to approach me to talk to me, because otherwise my anxiety is never going to believe that someone like you would be interested in me. So anybody that you see me with wanted to be with me, because I'm not going out of my way for anybody. People approach me now. I'm on stage. I don't have to.
Right. Well, it's like I do it. I don't fuck in comedy, right? But like I've been getting molested after show. Just like, I don't know what, women are more handsy. They're more comfortable with that. Oh, let's take a picture together. But then they're rubbing arms, they're rubbing chests. Like, what the fuck?
Women are also more damaged than they used to be. I'm going to hot take this little one here. You were at my show. I don't know if I'm not accusing you one way or the other. I don't know if you listened to my set.
I was outside.
I figured. The first 2 minutes of my set, I spent making fun of one of my coworkers at work. Literally was on stage like, you've made it when the coworker you hate at work shows up.
Oh, that's funny.
I thought it was. And then I literally dragged her for 2 minutes and then name dropped her. And I figured, worst case, I'm going to have some HR issues when I go in Monday. But in my defense, I thought it would be really funny. And it was. Until she comes up to me after the show and she goes, you know that part where you made fun of me and called me out in your set? Like, that really turned me on. That made my pussy so wet when you did that. Do you think
Is this the one from the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
It's that one. Like, I've never been more confused.
Yeah. Well, because you made it about her. You gave her attention.
Like,
that's what she's seeking. Like, generally
called
that
her an alcoholic co-core. How is that a turn on for you? Somebody in a microphone in front of 200 people called you an alcoholic co-core, and that's what breaks through and makes you want to, like, I don't understand women, Jock. I don't.
Look, not everybody wants to be a good girl. Some people
Like, I'm from the all money ain't good money school of thing, but apparently all attention is good attention. Like,
for some, yeah.
There's got to be so much damage. That's got to be insane.
So you took her to the movies.
No. If I have one rule I don't break, you don't shit where you work.
Yeah.
Like, that, I can't have drama at my job that funds my entire lifestyle. She is not nearly hot enough to gamble with the stability of my paycheck.
She is. You called her by name from the stage.
I did.
Good. I like that. I appreciate when people use names, right? Like, that's something that we've had that
A lot of people won't.
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand the argument for won't. Like, you don't want to impact other people's lives with your act on stage.
Nah, fuck that. Send them.
I full send, bro. I've been closing with the sweet tea girl and calling out Rebecca since 2019. I will name a business name because you know how I move through life. if me saying the truth negatively impacts you, you shouldn't have done or said whatever that was. Don't depend on me for discretion. Don't depend on me to protect your name. Like, I don't owe people silence.
No, we're all responsible for our actions, and part of that is like, if I'm telling a story, I'm going to name you. Now, I'm not gonna snitch on you. I'm not gonna. It's different, right? Like, I'm not gonna say somebody's name if it's gonna get them in legal trouble. I'm not gonna say somebody's name if it's gonna get them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about a felony you committed, but like, you know how comics should go on a podcast and be like, man, so this comic one time, I'm not gonna name who it is, but they stole a joke from me. They doing a joke this way. If you ever take my shit, I'm gonna drag you by first, middle, and last name every chance I get, and we can fight about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna be quiet about something that I know to be true. Like, that's why you can hear me on any podcast say I hate Kuagenti. Everybody knows I hate Kuagenti. I've told Kuagenti I hate Kuagenti. Like,
What started the beef with Coot?
it was a multitude of things. Like, 95% of it is hearing his set. I just respect comedy, and I hate what he does to it every time he talks. Somebody gave a Nigerian scammer a microphone, and it's just offensive to my palate. But there's been a lot of personal stuff that involves other people, so I don't want to share it on a podcast. But he said some real shitty things about some friends of mine and went out of his way to call me and do it. And I just started realizing, like, every interaction I've ever had with this person is negative. I don't like his comedy. I don't like how he moves through the scene. Why am I pretending so I can maybe one day get a spot out of town and do 15 minutes with it? I don't want to play the politics. Whatever. Know where you stand with me. If it costs me work, whatever. There's 50,000 clubs and nights and shows in this country.
Right. Well, and who got the improv first?
True story. If Kuagenti can put 150 people in the improv on 7 days' notice, I would be very surprised.
Yeah.
Just, Kuagenti put good comics on a lineup in front of him, I would be stunned.
You mean in Corcel, that's your opener book is it putting a good comic up there?
I mean, anytime multiple people on your lineup have pissed themselves in public, it's probably not going to be a great show.
Oh, that's funny. No, always use real names. Stop being pussies. Like, it's
at the end of the day, like, people got to stand on their own. Like, if I did the thing or I said the thing, say it. Tell them. Stop trying to expect people to move in secrecy for you to protect your reputation because they don't want it. Fucking sue me. What are you going to get? There's like...
I'm not 200 grand worth of Legos back.
You are not getting it. There's no Star Wars Lego collection at the crib, dog. There's like, you want to take like half an ounce. I guess you're welcome to.
I mean, we might have to sell the Jordans, dude.
Bro, if that's the good thing about wearing your shoes is that they depreciate so rapidly. No one would ever make me do that. Like, I'm not getting new prices on any of these. I've worn every single pair in that collection at least twice.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought the ones on the wall were all just display.
No.
Okay.
Because life's too short. And I've always been aware that life's too short. And so that I can be dead and somebody else can find my collection one day and sell it off. Like, that's what happened to my godfather's gun collection.
But you're not having kids. Who's going to sell this shit?
I don't know. I assume Will Loden's got a profit off.
He's not going to murder you. Will's might be dead right now. He's in English country. Me
versus Will on lifespan is a hell of a foot race because I did all my damage on the front end and he's like back in the, like, I'm in the gym at midnight right now. At this you well know, like, I've gone psychopathic with that.
Yeah.
And Will's going the other shit at a rapid pace. He's doing charity golf events and needing the car.
But he's dope.
Well, the thing is, he has a woman who feeds him and overfeeds him now, and that's going to be hard to turn.
But if you overeat quinoa, does it balance out, dude? Like that?
She likes to bake. It's the carbs. It's all of the bread stuff that's going to get him. It's all of the challah bread and the... I don't want to pretend like I know Jewish things.
I imagined, like, looking at his girlfriend, Hannah, I imagined it was healthy shit. Because she's, like, all into the yoga shit, and the stars are making you sad or whatever.
Yeah, like, if you were born in September, you can't talk to people or finish a story. It's one of those things. It's just like, I don't know. I don't want to take away from what people believe in, because you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. But it's funny if you look at, like, Mother Teresa and Hitler being the same star sign. How do you explain that in your world?
No, I mean, because I don't believe in half that shit, and I think half of they're dumb as fuck. But it is what it like. I had a dream the other night that I started believing that the world was a simulation. Like I have talked to this comic maybe 4 times, and I start having a dream. I'm at my aunt and uncle's house when they left when I was like 7, right? Like, but I have early memories of this. Like, I'm sitting at this house. I'm on the porch. I'm back taking care of my stepdad before he died, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Marlo Ray comes up to me at the mailbox like, why are you looking in here with a flashlight? This is weird. I look across the street. Jolly is walking to DoorDash food to the neighbors. I'm like, hey, Jolly. I'm yelling, right? I'm yelling. He ignores me. He comes and he walks past the other side of the house. Now I'm on the porch, but it's turned into my grandparents' house from the late 80s. And he's walking down the side, and I holler at him again, Jolly. He turns around. I'm like, oh, there's a lady with him. That lady turns around. It's Kate Vance. I wake up from this
During your way through like a local comics showcase on Wednesday.
I wake up from this dream, and 6 minutes later get a text from Kate Vance about doing a show. I've never texted Kate Vance
Ever.
It was a Facebook message. It's like, okay, why was I just in this dream? I remember a dream maybe once a year, maybe. Like I never remember them. I remember this one. I wake up, it's 11 p.m. at night, and I get a text from her 6 minutes later. Like, that makes me believe in some of the hippy dippy bullshit, or the universe is a simulation.
Well, like, there's another choice that I wish people took more often. It is completely acceptable to just not know. It's completely acceptable
What's
to not.
fucking fun is not knowing. Like, dude,
It keeps you from believing in ridiculous shit.
But
And it's bringing hierarchy into a belief that's just as stupid.
But it's not belief. It's like, we have to have that fucking imagination, that try to figure it out, right? Like, because without imagination and trying to figure out shit, none of it makes sense. Like, there's what
The entire exercise is pointless because there's never a payoff.
oh, fuck that, dude. You got to dream.
You don't have to dream of the construction of a simulation theory
Why?
because it's a waste.
How are you gonna figure shit out if you don't?
You're never gonna figure shit out.
Okay. How do you?
You're never gonna
That's such
figure
a-
out how your universe works. in
That's
this
such a
lifetime.
negative bullshit. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's a fact. You can
Yes, but how do you invent a car and movement and travel and fucking flight?
No,
without
my
somebody having a
concept is you fucking accept the fact that none of us are gonna figure out how the universe is constructed in this lifetime and focus your time and energy on
Not this
something
lifetime,
that
but you make
create.
little like, this is the whole thing. You have to make little progressions along the way. You leave it better for the next.
Nobody
And so without having ideas, without trying to figure it out, you get nowhere. And that's fun.
Trying to solve the eternal mystery of life takes away the thing that makes life fun. Because at the end of the day, no matter what any of us create or put out on our brains, the fun part is when that switch flips at the end, you're on the ride and you don't know what's coming. And no matter what you believe or think is right, until that roller coaster goes over the hill, that's what makes this thing special. If we knew what was behind the door, life would be so much less interesting.
No, for now. Because you don't know. Because if you do figure it out, right, and there is this expanse behind it, and you get to walk through life differently and make it better, and maybe there is shit on that other side, we can eventually figure that out, it might make all this better. You don't know. And that's the entire idea, is you didn't know what islands or what was in the distance when you hopped on the ship in fucking 1300, right? But you went and you figured it out.
I have no problem trying to explore the depths of the sea or the rise of the heavens or learn about the planet we are. But trying to find out about basically what happens after we die. That's all universe creation theory is finding out how we got here and what do we go.
Yeah.
It's an unsolvable problem.
It's not unsolvable.
It's
unsolvable.
It's been unsolvable for the entirety of human history. The way of no evidence.
1,000 years of human history.
We know nothing that happens after we die, and we're no closer than we've ever been.
No, each step you take, you get
We've
closer.
taken those steps. We know nothing.
We have taken steps. Thought is a step.
We'd like to know.
Yeah,
That's where
and we'll get there eventually.
Yes, it's insane.
100%.
All right, I've called you insane for like 30 minutes now, which is basically how I go through our friendship. Is basically you say things I'm like, you're a crazy person.
Yeah.
I feel like most people who are friends with Marines have this experience. It's just you.
I gotta know where the bodies I sent went, dog. I gotta find them again.
People just shouldn't let you drive. That's all that is.
It'll be fine. But we are coming up on the end of this. So
You think DUI stands for drive until the impact?
you fucking dick. We're gonna figure me everywhere.
I had a very dark day, man. I'll see you next week, brother.
Hey, at Comedy Blake for me everywhere.
I have a very dark comedy. Will Loden's not here this week. He's playing golf with Derrick Henry, which is it's so fun and true. Find him at Will_Loden or our show at You Look Like Roast on Instagram.
And congratulations again on the improv day.
Thank you, man.
It was so fun to watch it, and seeing the love and support you got from everybody was truly amazing.
I appreciate you being a part of it. I'll say this. Well, I've got 10 seconds left on this episode. The work you did behind the scenes made that night so much better, and I am grateful to you for it. Sure.
Now tell me who was at the merch table. I gotta figure this out. See y'all next week.
Clear.